Hi. Evening everyone, I hope you had a great Christmas and New Year's Eve. I know I had like a pretty good one, all things considered, with COVID and everything. But we gotta get back to making videos again. I had a really great break over Christmas. Like I grinded for like the week or two before Christmas, which meant I got like a week and a half off of not having any responsibilities, which was beautiful. I loved it. But let's get on with this video. If you don't know what this video is about, I am basically gonna go back and look at all the videos I've made over 2020, really, yeah. And kind of talk about them, show a little bit of what happened behind the scenes for the stuff that happened in that video, and just like say my New Year's resolutions. I know this is coming out a tiny bit late for New Year's resolutions, but what are you gonna do? Okay, so I've got the screen capture working. I finally figured everything out what to do with that thing. And let's go watch some videos. Let's dive right in. Ooh. I gained 2 new subscribers since I last checked this. I haven't checked this for a few days. That's always good to see. But anyway, let's start with episode 1. Wait, and you didn't think I was gonna start another video with me zooming into the door again, did you? Okay, a few things I should probably talk about here. So that opening kind of gag joke thing, that was kind of a callback to one of my first ever videos I made, which was for my secondary school student film. And I opened it up with me like zooming into my front door. Which, you know, I thought I'd just call back to that for people who knew what I was talking about. Also, my intro, you know that thing that I put in front of every single video? Yeah, I made that in this episode. I was like, crap, I don't have a way to transition easily from that shot of me inside to me walking outside. Let's just make an intro. And I've just used it ever since, I guess. Anyway, let's watch. This is also a callback to my first ever video. I started off with that shot. Oh, this shot. This shot, I hate now. I really don't like it. The camera is way too tall for it to feel comfortable watching, actually. So what you want to have when making a film kind of like this, when you have a lot of people in it, you want to have the camera eye level with the person, otherwise it creates a weird bit of semiotics with how people view it. So like if I was up here and the camera's down here, it would make me look very intimidating and vice versa. It's just a weird shot. I'd probably do a lot better now. Let's go. It's so much nicer in here. I don't know why I'm filming out there. Maybe light is quite nice lighting out there. It's like 2 degrees. Alright, so I was doing a bit of research, subtle flex, the new laptop. From my town, Tunbridge, to all my student accommodation, that's screen recording. Yeah, for some reason Apple's built-in screen recording software doesn't like me. So I've had to switch over to using OBS. For uni. Oh yeah, at some point I should probably do my hair. I recently got it cut, you know, first impression. I literally haven't had my hair cut since. All the places have been closed. Stiff ball here. Oh my gosh, that's so much better. Instead of just a weird droopy mess, we got a little bit of a style action going on here. What you cut, G?
I like your cut, G.
So annoyed about this section, like looking back, and as well when I was editing I was like, oh, why didn't I fix that? Basically my camera starts hunting quite a lot, which is where it's trying to find focus. So if you look here, it keeps going in and out of focus. It's no, it's easily fixable. I just had so much on my mind that I forgot to change it. This video was fun in some places, and I learned a lot from it. So I actually learned from this video that people really want to see other people rather than just me. Don't know why, but they want to see different people in the vlog. Which is why I got loads of messages from people saying, oh, this is really fun, I love meeting them, kind of thing. But I also learned that sticking around and talking to the camera doesn't make a good video. And I got bored editing it and I didn't have enough time to make a new video, so I just put it out. But it was great and I just love just getting these people's reactions. I'm just gonna put it on again because it's just really funny. Quick, what's your name?
I'm Nat.
What course do you do?
I'm doing costume design.
Anything else you want to say to the camera? Quick, go on. Do it.
No.
Good, that's Nat. Quick, what's your name?
Egg.
I just love the chaos of it all, to be honest. I just love how chaotic it all is when I'm interviewing them. This is a big video for me. So this is where I started figuring out a lot more post-production kind of stuff. At this point I learned a lot of audio editing and some color correction stuff that I didn't really know. Yeah, I didn't really know a whole ton of all that audio editing thing. At this point I'd literally been turning up the gain, which is the sensitivity of a microphone, up to 15 and just hoping that it worked kind of thing. And then I found out how to use compressors, basic EQ kind of thing. A lot of the stuff I'd already learned before when I used to do a lot of sound engineering for my local church, but I didn't realise until that point that I could use all that knowledge, which sounds really weird. And from this point I just learned that doing this made me have better audio and made it just a nicer viewing experience for everyone, because then you just don't have these peaks that just go bang, like way up tall. And then I also learned basic color correction, which doesn't always work out, but it makes everything better. I kind of know how to use Audition, but I don't entirely know how to use it with a proper microphone like that one. It's a learning experience, you know? This is a really cool room actually. I might want to go back there at some point. It's so cool with all that audio gear in there. It's just like kind of thing. It's way above this little camera system that I have here with a microphone on top. I want to see if there's other places in Falmouth Uni that have cool tech everywhere. Be a cool like MC Cribs thing, go review all the different spaces in Falmouth.
Okay, so we're now on to the mic here, recording audio. And I wonder if that sounds too much better. So
this section was so annoying to edit. At this point in my knowledge of Premiere, I didn't actually understand how audio synchronization worked. So I did this all manually to sync it up. And some points it falls down, some points it doesn't. But it was a pain to do this. And before EQing, because I didn't want to EQ that bit, it took forever to do it for the film, I just like, oh, it doesn't even sound that great compared to my normal microphone. This one sounds a lot more natural to that one before EQ. It was like, oh, it was annoying. It's fine.
with the first take for this.
Fun video. Also, this is the video that I learned a whole ton about filmmaking from. This is just a big video for me, I guess, but in this one I do a lot of things in like my whole making lunch and traveling down kind of thing, and I'd never really shown that bit of my life on camera. It sounds weird to say out loud, but people loved it. I got loads of messages from people saying this is the best one so far because they loved seeing my day, and I've kind of taken that forward now. I've put a lot more my day in the lifey stuff, and I've talked about it a tiny bit, but I would say my vlogs now are a lot better because of it.
Why is this taking so long? It's such a crap kettle.
I hate all of the uni appliances for the accommodation.
It's still going.
I can't remember what video it happens in. It's kind of hard to tell. It's one of those very small things that I learn. It was from my roommate Egg. She made a complaint, almost like a complaint, you know. She was like, hey, one thing that really bothers me about your videos is one, you have your main camera talking volume, which is here, and then when you put your music in, it's like way up here. And it really mucks with me, and I have to like change my volume, and it's really annoying to listen to. And from that point, I just kind of equalized everything. I was like, I'm gonna keep everything on this at this kind of level between this range, and that means that overall it adds more to the experience because you're not constantly getting annoyed by my changing volumes. It was just a whole thing.
Right now, there are some massive changes going on in my life. From moving over 290 miles to get...
Okay, probably one of the most stressful projects I've ever done was this video, Keyframes Make the Timeline Better. This video was kind of meant to be the combination of all the skills I'd learned during the past, what was it, like couple months of filmmaking. It was the first time that I was ever going to make a film without the input of a teacher, kind of like giving a brief to us to make it. It was all me. I did all the work on it. That was a big deal for me. I wanted to be good. I wanted to absolutely smash it out of the park and just, you know, have a good video. Because this was going to be my channel trailer, and like, it had so many expectations for it, and it just really stressed me out. So I'm sorry to all the people that in my flat that I was really happy with, because I was very stressed.
See the similarities between it and something called a keyframe.
That took me forever. That like line coming across and the text coming out took forever. And I was just having a lot of fun because in my head I was just like, I'm making this definition of keyframes while using keyframes to animate it. In my head it was just really funny. I don't think you'll find it as funny.
And all of them have come together to get me where I am right now.
This was so much planning to get this done. So I had to I'd shoot 3 videos that day in the recording studio. So I had to shoot my short film, so I had to get this scene of me talking into the microphone, because I was like, oh, right here, right now, that would be funny if I just had me in the recording studio. And then I also had to film that day's vlog and the behind the scenes video for it. Like, there was so much going on. It was such a hassle to organize that footage. But I felt like a real YouTuber. I don't know if that makes sense, but it was just like, is this what YouTubers do now? Because you have to juggle everything, don't you? So yeah, it was a cool experience and very, very mentally draining to keep up with all that.
So, don't shy away from the keyframes. Embrace them. Because in this life, keyframes make the timeline better.
In case you hadn't realised, I didn't really talk about it in the behind the scenes video, but I did a lot of callbacks and a lot of like small little things to kind of show my journey almost. So it was like the clothes I'm wearing, the shots I'm doing, and this final shot is probably the biggest one that you should recognise. I almost made that shot like frame for frame how I did my Because I Want a video, with the text, everything, what I was wearing, how I was sitting and talking and feeling. I just had a lot of fun doing callbacks like that, and I thought that was the pinnacle of what I wanted to say. That was my Because I Want a moment. Anyway, my laptop's about to run out of battery, and that's pretty much everything that I wanted to show. It's been a great journey, I guess. I don't know kind of what to say here. I've had a lot of fun, I've learned so many things, and I guess the best way to end this video would be New Year's resolutions. At the end of this year, at the end of 2021, I want to have at least 100 subscribers. I want to hit that triple digit mark, you know? Maybe even higher. I don't know. I've somehow got 57 subscribers already. That was in like 4 or 5 months, so maybe it's possible. It'd be awesome if it was. Like, gosh, imagine being able to end the year going, I got 100 subscribers. That's just mental to me. I think that's probably the main goal. Make more videos, and maybe I want to make 2 short films. Now I know that's very ambitious, but I think I can do it. I want to make 2 short films in 2021. So I guess let's outro. If you like this video, make sure to leave it down below. Maybe hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. This is a weird experience for me. I hate doing these kind of things. I checked my stats, about 45% of you guys aren't subscribed who watch these videos, which is better than last time, I think. So if you could hit that subscribe button, it would really help, especially for getting me to that 100 subscriber goal. Anyway, hope you liked it, and see you next time.